Oh, nice. Oh shit. Welcome back everybody to the favorite podcast. You know what I'm saying?
It's your favorite.
Yeah, dude, we have like 65 views on YouTube.
Like yeah, we did the first 5 minutes.
No. Shut the fuck up. No, we had 65 as of today, which is 5 days after I first posted the video. So, I think like the first day got like 30 lah, but then like, you know, the rest 30 got like...
What?
A
significant drop.
I mean, this is my channel, bro. Like, nobody watches this shit. But you know, 65 is pretty good. I'll take that as a dub, you know what I'm saying?
That's double of our classes back in high school.
Yeah, you know? So it's like, people might actually be watching this shit.
Oh my god, there's so much coke.
Yeah. Bro, I mean like 60. I mean, I did actually check whether people actually listen it on Spotify, but you know, this is just episode 2. You know, we're starting strong. Okay, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm expecting the numbers to actually just go down after this because usually the first one, like introductory, like people will watch that shit.
Then after that, everyone just stops.
Yeah, everyone just like nah, fuck this. But you know, Richard, episode 2, we're back. So, I will start off with our name, right? The name that I've put on Spotify is You Also. But contrary to what both of us think, there's actually a good number of people who has commented and said that HR department sounds kind of fire, Richard.
Okay. I'll go with that.
Yeah, and okay, I mean, not to brag, but like, you know, 3 people commented that, so you know, it's a good number. It's more than 0, it's more than 1, it's more than 2. So
I'll submit.
Yeah, you know, we'll take it. HR department might actually be our new name.
You gotta change the Spotify things and everything, right?
Nah, it's very easy only. I mean, it's just one episode, you know, not much changes.
Okay.
Alright, so before we actually start the podcast, just wanted to go through a few comments that I had on our first episode.
Mind you, I do not know any of the comments.
Yeah, because Richard does not give a shit. Richard just does the podcast and just fucks off back to his room. So I mean, he's just here to talk and then like, you know, but it's okay. That's what keeps things interesting, okay? And also, I really appreciate every single comment you guys put. You know, if you guys are my friends or you guys are not my friends, I mean, everyone's my friend. Actually, not everyone's my friend, but you know, people on the internet who wants to get to know us more, who is listening to our podcast, you know, I appreciate it because it gives some sort of clarity to both of us to actually keep talking a lot of this shit online, you know. Just a very simple, anything you guys want to comment, just put it down below. We'll be there. I'll be there. Richard won't be there, but you know, I'll make Richard be there. Like now.
Oh no.
Alright, so first thing off the list is HR department, quite popular, okay. Second thing, okay, someone has pointed out to me that we have a lot of rice.
Yes, we do have a lot of rice.
We have a lot of rice.
I mean, not at the moment.
Not anymore.
But
yes,
we still do.
For those of you listening on Spotify, we have 2 10 kg bags of rice. One is Japanese and one is jasmine rice. So, you know, it's been a month, and our 1 10 kg bag is almost out. So, you know, as you can tell that both of us are animals.
Nah, you the animal.
Nah, shut up.
God damn.
Nah, this guy is trying to deny it.
Have you seen the lunches you pack? God damn.
Nah. Yo, it's a collective, you know, it's an effort. Yeah, exactly. It's a collective effort. Both of us eat a lot of rice, you know. Usually if I were to cook, right, a meal, like the rice, I would cook like 4 cups of rice, okay? 4 cups of rice, kind of, I don't know how to put it into perspective, but 4 cups is 4 cups. I guess it's a general thing, right? And
everyone who's listening to us right now is gonna be like, God damn, 4 cups of rice? Who eats 4 cups of rice?
Yeah, you know, that's funny because we do.
Jesus.
No, I'm just saying, actually, you know, sometimes like it's a good amount if we cook 4.5 cups of rice, because then we can split it into 3, kind of. Because usually for us, Richard doesn't usually pack his lunch because I steal his lunch. So it's like, we'll cook dinner, and then there'll be leftovers, and usually I will take the leftovers because fuck Richard, right? Like,
God damn.
honestly, just look at him.
I'm a neglected child.
I mean, what's new? Nah, I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah. So usually, we eat our dinner, okay, and then like I will just pack my lunch on the side. So 4.5 cups of rice. That means 1.5 cups of rice per person per meal. If that makes sense. So yes, we do eat rice every day, almost every day, most days. On special occasions when Richard decides to go crazy, he'll cook the best spaghetti you ate in your life. All the Italians, you know, whoever,
Nah.
if you're Italian, come
find
to our place, alright? I'll have my guy cook us up some fucking, I don't know. The best one he made was the one with the prawn, you know?
Gee,
but you know,
nah.
in exquisite terms, we call it scampi.
Oh no!
We call it our pasta scampi. Damn, I hope I did not just
We're turning bougie now.
Yeah,
And slightly racist.
No, we don't bring the racist kind into this. Not yet. We we cannot get cancelled yet. You know, hopefully we can get a bit more people and then we get cancelled. Yeah, then
It's like the Logan Paul tactic, you know.
yeah, you know, we go down when we're big enough, and then even more people will know about us. You know what I'm saying? If let's say we go down now, it's a bit too early.
It's like you need more Tinder to light an actual sustaining fire, you know. We just don't have enough at the moment.
Damn, bro, you sound like you know how to make a good fire.
I learned from the best. The King Scout himself.
Nah.
Mr. Ting.
Nah. That's a time of the past. We don't talk about it. I mean, it's not something that I'm not proud of, but maybe another day. Alright, the next thing on the list is my haircut. And
It's
nah, dude. Okay, so
it's fine.
my haircut is so bad. Like, oh my god, guys. Like, if you guys are watching the YouTube video now, like, look at this shit. Like, compared to my last episode, like, my last episode haircut, it was bad, but like, it was beautiful. You know, it was long hair. It was luscious,
Nah.
luscious. You know, look at my hair. I look at the deep shit. They didn't even cut the sides right.
Dude, it looks fine.
No, it really does not. I shit you guys not. Richard can confirm this. The moment I got my haircut, I came upstairs and I was like, I felt so shit about myself.
I mean,
like,
everyone feels shit about their haircut right after they get their haircut.
No, Richard, you don't understand. The guy did not cut my sides. Like I was like, can you cut my sides? And he was being a bitch about it. Like, no. You look good already. You good. Shut the fuck up. I say I don't look good. Like, what the fuck? I was like, nah, bro, please. Bro, every single person I've met, they'll be like I went to work and then like people were like, oh shit, you cut your hair, and then I'm like, nah, like, you know, first you start off with like some stupid thing, right? You're like, nah, I just woke up like this, or like some stupid joke, you know? Have you ever made those stupid jokes about haircut? Like, you know, when people be like, do you cut your hair, and then don't you ever make a joke like that, Richard?
No.
Really? You looking at me funny? Wait, no, really, you actually don't.
Like what?
Like you know, like let's say like your friend, like you cut your hair the day before, and then your friend will be like, hey, you cut your hair, and then you'll be like, no lah, like it decided to grow backwards or something. Like, don't you ever say it?
I'm not that.
Well,
I mean, I just said, yeah, I cut my hair, yeah.
damn.
I'm not that late.
I'm sorry, Richard. That's my only method of making friends these days. You know, trying to like slip in some stupid ass jokes in between the conversations. Nah, Richard, you didn't have to do me like that.
Nah, I'm
man.
just joking. Okay, I don't do it. I don't know why. It's just my nature, I guess.
Nah, okay, fine, fair enough. But guys, if you guys listen up to, I think this is about like 5 minutes. Yeah, if anyone made it to 5 minutes, please let me know in
Was
the
this
comments.
5 minutes really?
Has it been 5 minutes, bro?
God damn, it's 9 minutes.
Oh,
bro.
shit,
Everyone's
guys.
gone. Everyone's gone. We can say whatever we want now.
You know, whoever lasted until here, please let me know in the comment down below if you know you guys actually like make stupid jokes about when you guys have just cut your hair and your friend or your colleague or like your parents are like, yo, did you cut your hair? And they're like, no lah, I just woke up like that. Or some stupid ass joke.
You know what's better? If anyone's watched till now, right, just roast Howard in the comments. We know who you are. We know you've reached the 10-minute mark.
You know, I respect that. If you reach the 10-minute mark, honestly, just go crazy. I respect that and I appreciate that. Anyway, so talking about my haircut, right? And then like everyone's like, oh, dude, that's a nice haircut. But like, I can't help but think that these fuckers are lying to me. it's not good. It's not good. I wouldn't say it's good, but like, but honestly, obviously, it's out of like courtesies. Like, oh, that's a nice haircut.
I honestly think it was fine. Like I didn't think like the sides sides were too long. Like, I just thought it's like, oh, it was just a different haircut. It looks fine.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, it's not round. You don't have a round head, so like, even with the sides long, there's still a shape to it.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm just not used to it. Like my side is just too long.
I get what you mean. Yeah.
And I don't like it. Like I never liked it. Like if anyone has seen me from my high school days, like I always cut my sides like really short, and like up here is like short but not that short kind of thing. Like the typical high school hairstyle, you know, it's like the sides is like 1 or 2, and then like up here is like some hair, but not a lot of hair. But you know, your boy has been transcending towards a better hairstyle these days. That's why like I've been keeping my hair long. But then, you know, the other day I was like, you know, my hair's getting a bit long, so like I'm just gonna, you know, cut it. But then like the fucker fucked it up, so like, you know, I'm in despair, and you know, life sucked a little bit. Like my life was going downhill, and it just went downhill even more. Like damn.
Okay. I mean, I can't deny that.
Oh, you mean my haircut?
No, not your haircut. I mean, like, yeah, they could have like made you feel worse.
Yeah. It's been a tough couple of weeks, but you know, that brings us to our last comment that I'm gonna talk about. Is somebody asked where's the alcohol. So Richard, wait, before you expose us, you know what I'm saying? It's like maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Yeah. Richard was about to bring a lot of evidence of our drinking.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
We are turning communist in this topic now.
Yeah. Yo, are we allowed to say that? We allowed to say like we're.
I mean, it's a common joke, no?
Is it? Okay, that's fair.
I mean, communism is everyone sharing everything.
Yeah, and
we do share our alcohol. We do share our alcohol.
Yeah, I mean like yeah, you know, honestly, like when you thought about that, like when you said communism, like all I could think of was the Bugs Bunny meme. You know Bugs Bunny, the one with the communism flag on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Bugs Bunny is like our alcohol.
I get what you mean. Now.
Yeah, our alcohol, and then it's like, wow, that's cool, man. But okay, maybe I should have done that. I kind of probably messed up the mic by slamming the.
That's fine.
Yeah, should be fine. You know, we're good. So that's that for the comments. Wow, we actually talked for 12 minutes about the comments. That's actually kind of mad. Like I did not know.
Here we go. I did this, man.
Nah, not really lah. Like I'm just gonna throw it off YouTube.
Jesus.
Anyway, right. So let's move on, right? So what I wanted to talk about today is a good few things. Starting with so yesterday, today is October the 15th. Yesterday was October the 14th. Obviously, I don't even know why I had to explain that. So October 14th was the fight between KSI and Tommy Fury, and for most of you who probably do not know these people, or you do know, I'm not sure, because like for me, like I've been following KSI since like I was like a kid. Like I was like 8 or 9 years old when I first found his videos, and like yeah, he's my idol, bro. I can say for a fact that KSI is my idol, cause like it's so crazy how like because like the videos that I watched him make is like all the videos he made in his like parents' house. Mm-hmm. And like all the way up until now, he has like 20 million subscribers, and like he's doing music, and like he's having a boxing career, and like it's so crazy to me because like this guy legit came from nothing, and like to me like that's so very inspirational, I feel, because like, and also stems from the fact that I watched him from young, right? Like I watched him do all these like really stupid things, like he goes around like pranking people, and he just screams in public on camera, you know. It's cringy and stuff like now, but like when he did it last time, like I laughed my ass off. It's like it's super crazy. And then like, and to think that this guy came all the way up, and then now he is like fighting a professional boxer, like that's kind of like really crazy to me. Like just imagine this. It's like in a nutshell, right? If let's say like someone like us, like we're doing like software engineering, right? We're in the software engineering field, and then one day one day you just see us on the biggest of billboards, and then we're like, I don't know, like we're the biggest YouTubers in the world suddenly, and then we're not doing a software engineering channel. We are doing like a, I don't know, cooking channel.
Imagine, basically you're saying, imagine if this podcast takes off.
Yeah, exactly my point. Oh yeah, why did I think of that? Wow, okay, facts.
Facts.
Yeah, so you get what I mean or not? It's like he's doing something totally different from what he normally does, and he's on the biggest stage at the moment, kind of, right? And that's really respectable. But that's not what I want to talk about today. That was just a very brief introduction of why I think KSI is a very inspirational figure. So, contrary to the decisions made by the judges yesterday, there was a lot of controversy, right? And there's a lot of people saying that KSI should have won. Oh yeah, spoiler alert. KSI lost.
Goddamn, you dropped them a spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler alert, he lost to Tommy Fury. But, so, why I wanted to bring it up is because, so Richard and I were watching the fight. Alright, we were watching it right here. Alright, and then like, we watched like the last 3 fights. Richard and I watched together the last 3 fights leading up to the main fight. But I watched the whole thing. The only reason I watched the whole thing was because of the number of big names inside there, right? And this is probably the only boxing event I will actually watch through the whole thing, alright? So, like, when we watch, like, okay, like the people in the previous fights, like the people who won, supposedly we agreed that they won, kind of, like, if that makes sense. So it's like, I think
no one can dispute Logan Paul and Dylan.
Yeah.
Dylan Dennis.
Yeah, Logan Paul versus Dylan Dennis. Logan Paul won, and like it was a DQ anyway for Dylan Dennis because he messed up. And then like Slim versus Salt Puppy, it was a knockdown, so like knockout, TKO. But like, you know, like it's things that we cannot dispute. Like we would agree. But then for this one, it's very interesting for the KSI versus Tommy Fury fight, and it's not only us. It's also like a lot of people on the internet. For sure, there are people who side with Tommy Fury, like, oh yeah, he won rightfully so. But many people on the internet also, like those people who are KSI's haters, like those big names who don't like him, also like are just like putting out there like, yeah, this whole fight was rigged. Like he should have won. He got robbed. He
actually got robbed.
So my question to you now, Richard, is how far. Like, what do you think of this kind of points-based sports? It's more like so like what I'm trying to ask is like, you know, like these kind of sports that eventually either like from the get-go is based on judges. Like, I don't know, I think gymnastics is based on judges, like where they do their thing and then judges give points. Or like this, like when you can't get a knockout or like you can't take the person down, it all comes down to the judge's decision. So like, what do you think of this kind of system? Like, would there ever be a part where people will feel like it's fair? Like, is there a standard to it, or like what? Like, do you get what I'm
I think MMA is a good example of like a controversial, the kind of sports that you're talking about where there's a lot of controversy of who should have won. So I think there will always be controversies with like this kind of sports, but I guess at the end of the day, I don't know, the decision is the decision. We can't make any changes to it.
Yeah,
but I feel KSI still got robbed though, because there are moments where you can see that one side is more dominant than the other, and you think that they would be the one to win, but because we are not specialists in the sports, perhaps there's like a marking scheme that is different. Like, you know how we go and do our assignments and then we expect to get full result, a better grade than we actually got, and then you realize like the rubric is not what you thought it was. So it may be that kind of case, but it's hard for us to say like, oh, does he deserve the win, or like he doesn't deserve it. But at the end of the day, it's like down to the judges who are like supposedly the specialists. That's why they're judging.
Yeah. That's what I'm like trying to lead to. It's like this kind of sports, like, don't you think like it's so easy to rig this kind of sports?
But like, how you gonna I mean, okay, fine, you can rig things, but like I think the KSI fight is like hard to rig. How are you gonna rig a fight where the fighter is the main guy? You get what I mean? Like he's the one who organized the thing.
Yeah, this what that like yeah like honestly like in a sense like it's impossible for this fight to have been rigged because KSI did not win since KSI owns this promotional company. If let's say KSI were to win, it will be more likely that it is rigged. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, but like the fact that so many people on the internet are supporting KSI, you know, it kind of like changes the narrative a little bit, right?
Yes.
So, like what I'm thinking is like why how should I say this? Like in this type of sports, right? Like okay, let's not talk about KSI anymore, right? In this very general point of view, like this kind of point based sports, right? Do you think like it's so easy to rig? Like, do you think people should actually consider the method of points of trying to get a win before they actually get into a sport? Because in a way, if let's say I don't like you, right? And let's say I'm let's say I'm a person inside the field, and then like I know your father, and then I don't like your father. So like if you want to get in the field, I'm gonna do everything in my power to just minus your points, and then you don't have to get into it. But then, how should I say this? Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, you probably don't. Okay, let me just rewind a bit. Okay, let me just take a step back. Okay. So my question is, what do you think people like children, right?
Mm-hmm.
Children or like their parents like deciding for this their children to get into a sport, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they should consider whether they should let their child get into a sport where it's based on judges' decisions? Because judges' decisions can very easily be swayed because decisions are based on people, not on hard facts sometimes.
I mean, people usually get into a sport because they like the nature of the sport. I don't think people get into well, I mean, there are people who get into a sport like wanting to win the first place, but I don't think that's most cases. And if that's the case, they likely won't win because you're doing something for the end goal instead of enjoying it. So I think at the end of the day, people usually join the sport because they're passionate about it, but it's just unfortunate if they can't do what the best thing for them is in the tournament. So take for example, if you can't meet the requirements to get certain points, you're most likely gonna lose, right?
Yeah.
But like, I don't think anyone goes into a sport thinking about that.
I mean, yeah, that's fair lah. But you know, I'm just putting, I'm just putting in a very hypothetical situation where like, you know, if let's say you would want to consider getting into a sport, like, would you consider that as one of its a criteria for you to look into, or it just doesn't matter? Like, you should just go.
I personally wouldn't matter because I'm probably gonna do the sport for the fun of it, and I pretty sure like I'm not gonna dedicate it to like a big win or something. But like maybe you are different because you have had history in like water polo and like swimming. So like your I feel like your opinion would be different from mine because I do it for the fun of it, whereas you do it for the passion and you want to win something.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. You know, for a minute, I honestly thought I was being a very big idiot. But then, now the fact that you said that reminded me that why I would think the way I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I realize now. Yeah, I just realized. Yeah, like the reason that I would think like that is because like, you know, I've been doing like water polo for so many years, right? And like it's a team-based sport, you know. And like sometimes like when I train, like I train alone, kind of like I have to do my own training of like push-ups, sit-ups, or whatever. Like last time it used to be like you want to get better at sport. Obviously, if you are able to put yourself through personal training, obviously you'll get better, right?
Yeah.
But then at the end of the day, if let's say like I cannot like work well with the team, or like, you know, I don't have the chemistry, I will eventually lose, right? But so it's like something that my dad told me like a few years back, which is like, to me, it's like really like it hit me quite hard. Like it kind of like, it's a bit crazy to me, the fact that he said that. Like, okay, I'll just say whatever he said first, right? So like we're just like having dinner, and then like my dad was like, wow, I didn't know that you are so passionate about a sport. He was like, how, like he did not think that I had it in me to play a sport so much that and play and love and like to legit put everything into the sport where like I would like train so hard and like neglect my studies probably kind of thing. And he's like, wow, you know, if I knew earlier that you would do like you would put so much heart into your sports, right, I would probably have asked you to join badminton. And why is that? It's because like, you know, badminton at the end of the day is an individual sport. So like if let's say I put in my 100% and then I lose, like I cannot blame anything else but myself, you know. And if I win, it is like because because I put in the work, kind of thing. So yeah, obviously I have to put it out there. I do not regret playing water polo for like the past 8 years of my life. It's been the best. Like playing water polo was the best thing that happened to me. But what I'm trying to say is that, you know, like I'm just saying that if let's say I could go back and reconsider, maybe I would reconsider a lot of these very small things. You know, if let's say I'm going to put in this amount of work, you know, if let's say I'm going to put in this amount of effort, you know, what at the end of the day, what is waiting for me at the end, you know? It's like let's say I wanted to consider a like whether how rigged the system can be between water polo and badminton. Obviously, water polo is going to be more rigged than badminton. Why? Because like a point-based system from a boxing or like gymnastics, a lot of water polo is based on referees. As some of you might know, water polo is a game where like it's largely controlled by referees, where referees will call fouls and call send-outs and all that. So it's like if let's say the referee doesn't like you, like if let's say you probably have a personal beef or like you're just a very cocky person, you know, the referee could very easily just call a foul on you for nothing. And no one can say anything about it because the referee's call is always the last call, right? In most sports, basketball, football, you know, if in football, if let's say the referee gives you a red card, you're done, you're out, right? The same for water polo. If let's say the referee wants to send me out, he can just find the smallest faults in me and then he can send me out. No matter who complains, whether the team manager complains or the players complain, who cares? Right? And now we look at badminton, you know, badminton, how rigged can it be? Umpire just sits on his chair and he just goes like this. He puts his hand out and then he puts his other hand out, and then if let's say the player wants to challenge a shuttlecock, whether it's in or out, whether it's on the line, it's not even the umpire that does the calling. It is the VAR which does the calling. So, excuse me. So at the end of the day, like you get what I'm trying to say now. Like why I brought this up. It's kind of like it's just a thing where like, you know, that I sometimes think about because of where I am today. You know, just like, you know,
it's what if.
Yeah, it's just a very big what if, and like how different things could be with, I don't know, the same amount of work ethic or something. Because to me, sports is so crazy that like any one moment can change a lot of things. Like if you can see, right, on the internet, you see all these big names, like let's say take like swimming for example, right? There are all these big names, you know, that I think a few months back was the World Championships, right? And then you see all these big names there. But like, you know, what about those people who put in all their hard work and didn't make it to the World Championships? You know, these people are like just training hard, but they're not there. And it's like sports is like, you know, it's not like a job, you know, it's not like software engineering, you know, you just go into work. No, okay, maybe not. You go into interviews, but like, yeah, I can fail this interview, I can fail that interview, I can fail 100 interviews. But like, at the end of the day, there will be one, I mean, touch wood that I get, you know. You can apply for hundreds and thousands and then eventually you get something. But it's not the same for sports, right? Because in sports, you kind of like, you cannot do it like that. It's either you win or you lose. And you know, many people say that winning or losing doesn't matter. Obviously it is about your passion and you can just go crazy on it. But you know, at the end of the day, if let's say there are no results, it's kind of sad because passion doesn't mean anything then. Because then you would just have wasted a lot of your time. Obviously, not dissing anyone who couldn't make it, or
I mean, the chances of you making it is so minute to the big stage. Is I think about how many runners there are internationally and how many runners there are that actually race at the finals. Like it's It's probably less than 1%.
Yeah. So, so in conclusion, my take on this, like your take on this and my take on this is a little bit different, right?
Yeah.
Because
I mean, to me, I'm not in the sports world. Like, I don't really think about the competition we'll be competing with, like, and all that, and like what the points are, and how do I train myself most effectively to gain the points that I need to gain, or like is my body in the right condition at the right time before my tournament. Like that's just too technical, and like I don't do sports that much. I just do it for the fun of it.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Like, I mean, I just brought this up just because, like, yesterday the fight, like, the whole thing being like kind of like rigged, like, obviously, like, points-based systems are always like, you know, it's two sides to a coin, and it's like it's not to say for sure like, excuse me, he's right. He won 100%. If let's say like everyone in the world is saying KSI won, then obviously it's probably rigged. But like, you know, there are still some people who supports Tommy Fury for winning, and like, you know, that just goes to show that points-based systems are like it's a bit wobbly to me. It's a bit like it's like there's no side that will be happy. It's not like games like, I don't know, like if you play golf, you know, there's like if you just have a lower par, then you will win. It's a no-brainer. But like when you bring other people into this, you know, the judges could very much be, I don't know, bribed or biased, you know, or maybe they just have like some political influence. This person has to win so that the mayor is happy or something like that. So like, yeah, in conclusion, I feel that it's very like not.
Thinking about it, I can see why Tommy Fury might have gained the win also, because I think they had equal amount of punches. It's toe for toe, and then it might be because Fury had like better techniques, and I think at the end there he did get a few good hits off, so that might have set him off. So like,
yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell. I really don't like it when it comes to other people, because then it's kind of like your efforts are not your efforts. It's kind of like you're based on luck, whether the person at that moment thinks you're good or not. Like at that moment, they had to think like Tommy Fury is better. But maybe if they go home and then they're like go back to sleep and then like, maybe I think KSI was better, but that's already too late. That kind of thing is like, yeah. But that's that. So yeah, that's what I want to talk about. But moving on, yeah, whoever has made it to this part of the podcast, you know,
which is no one.
Okay, you know, be sure to comment down below, say happy birthday to me. Yeah, that's right. I'm fishing for birthday compliments now. Please say happy birthday, Howard. You are amazing. Have a nice day. You're very handsome. You know, everything down there. Alright? Please. Alright? I need some ego boost now.
My man has been through tough times.
Bro. Anyway. So, actually, it's not my birthday today. My birthday was 3 days ago, 11 October. It was a Wednesday. Today is a Sunday. Alright? So, my birthday has been quite, I wouldn't say very eventful, but it's more than usual. Alright? I've had friends sending me presents, which I appreciate. Richard sang me a birthday song at 12 a.m. Fucking woke me up. Because he's a little bitch like that. Actually, he didn't wake me up. He didn't let me sleep.
He didn't even sleep.
He didn't let me sleep. I was sleepy at like 10:30 and then he was like, Bro,
you can't sleep, bro.
it's like 1.5 hours left, and I was like,
you gotta count down.
Bro, I was sleepy, bro. Actually, I'm so sleepy every day. Like, you can ask Richard. Richard and I watch this series, and like, he wants to watch like 10 episodes probably. But like, after one, I'm done, bro.
I'm tired too, man. My sleep schedule is messed up.
Right, my sleep schedule is fine.
But tired for different reasons.
Nah. Damn, I have a very bad flap. Anyway, so yeah, I spent my birthday. I woke up at like 6, went to the gym, you know, started off the day right. And then, yeah, I went to the office, did some work, learned some Java. Then I came home. Richard told me that he was not going to be at home because he said he's going to go for a Malaysia event, but then he was still at home Funnily, then I was like, what the fuck you doing here? I was ready to spend my alone time at home. I was like, little bro, get the fuck out of here.
And I did get a fuck after that.
Yeah, he did, yeah. It was good. You know, I got some takeaway, got some chicken curry goat, you know, from Rita's down the street from where I work. You know, I had that. I watched Bleach, you know, Thousand Year Blood War Part 2. Fuck! Actually, it was not very fire. It was not good. It was not that good. It was not up to my expectations, which disappointed me a little bit. But anyway, yeah, I ate that, and then I was still cooking something up. Some I don't know, soy sauce pork, or I don't know what I did, but like it was some pork thing, and then I ended the night with some cup noodles. Yeah, something that something very I felt like to me is a very special thing, because like I like to eat cup noodles, but then like I don't usually eat it because it's a special thing for me. So, you know, it's just like I was like, okay, it's my birthday, I'm gonna fucking eat cup noodles. Anyway, yeah, I went to bed at 11:30 the other day. So yeah, that was my birthday day. It was uneventful, but it was how I like to spend it. You know, it was how I like to spend it. So, you know, speaking about birthdays, right, Richard, like I just wanted to ask, like, you know, I had a pretty birthday. It's uneventful. It was not great. It was not bad either. Okay, I did the things that I wanted to do as a person, right? But like, to you, what do you think, and what is your ideal birthday?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really celebrate birthdays. I mean, I probably get like wishes here and there, but like I don't really go out of my way to celebrate it. Yeah. Like, I think that's just me.
Okay, that's fair, but like, my question is like, if let's say you could kind of like choose how your day goes.
How my day goes for a birthday?
Yeah.
I guess if like thinking as the person I am now, like after going through like after what I've been through and everything, as the person I am now, I think an ideal birthday would be me going out to a nice little countryside place. I would go out and walk. Ideally it would be a sunny day. The sun is nice, it's shining bright. There's not a lot of clouds, and I'll probably stop by a cafe for a nice little drink and a snack, and then go to a park for a walk. Right. Ideally, I would be dog sitting for someone else, and then I got a dog with me on the walk. Probably have a nice lunch. Look at my phone in the park, read a book, have a nice dinner, go back home and sleep. I guess that's about it.
Yeah, so all this with a person or without?
If it's gonna be with a person, I guess it's with a person who's like, I don't know, like I'm comfortable with. Not saying that I'm not comfortable with everyone, but you know, like really comfortable with.
So it's like probably a significant other.
Probably, yeah.
But if it's not your significant
or maybe it's with my whole family, right? Or maybe it's with a I don't know, perhaps a nephew or a niece, or someone who is younger than me and who looks up to me. Then like, I don't know, it's just the dynamic, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's really specific dynamics. Like I wouldn't really, like, it's not saying that it's uncomfortable, but like let's say you need a whole family there for a picnic, that would be nice, right? But like if it's a picnic with you and your mom, I guess that's nice too, but like, you know, it's just different, right? So like, I guess the ideal one would be with a significant other, with a little pet, or with a nephew or niece, or with a whole family, I guess.
So basically kind of like revolving around family lah. Like
I guess it's revolving around peace and happiness. Yeah.
So as long as your day is calm and like
calm, happy, peace, free of worries and anxieties. Yeah, I guess that would be a pretty nice day.
I see. Do you think you could like be free of your worries for a day? Like let's say like you know, now you got your uni work and stuff, right? So like, do you think that there's a day where you could like, okay, today's my rest day, I'm not gonna think about anything else but just chill?
I guess yeah.
You
I
could.
can. I couldn't do it last time, but I think now I can do it because I guess you come to realize like there's always gonna be something, and if you don't take the time off, there you can't really have a day where there's no something.
So like, so technically speaking, if let's say like your holiday, Richard's birthday was like last month, like 18, yeah, 18. Yeah. Yo, good friend. Yeah. So like, if like on that, like, do you think like you spend it kind of like that on that day?
I forgot what did I do. Oh no, it was a Monday. I was coming back from London. Was it? No, I was already back from London. Yeah.
Sunday you came back from London.
What was I doing on Monday? Because I was sleeping most of it.
Then at night we went out to eat.
Oh yeah. I remember I had to go out somewhere else. Maybe I did. Oh no, I was cleaning the house. Yes, I was doing a deep clean of the entire house, which was to make like many people might say like, oh, what do you do, like, you know, you're not resting or you're not doing, but that was like also a good birthday because like I was just cleaning with music on, and like I like to clean, so like it was very therapeutic, and I was alone in the house, and everything was like calm, quiet, without anxiety, yeah, because uni hasn't started, so that was a pretty good day.
Nice. The fact that uni hasn't started, so there wasn't anything to worry about also anyway. Yeah. I see. Damn, that's kind of cool though. Like,
I guess we're very different people, because I don't think many people would. I mean, there's some people, but I don't think Kuhen, like the day when we describe our ideal days, I think mine was very different from like the rest of them. Right? One would like to be productive and everything, the other one would like to hang out with friends, and then for me it's like I just want to be calm, easygoing by myself if necessary, or like if, I mean, it's not necessary, but like I would like it like if I'm alone as well, like I don't need someone else. But you're different, so like let's see yours.
You mean my ideal day?
What would be your ideal day? Then we can see the stark difference, I guess.
I mean, based on like what you say, it's like I would like to, if I could, I would like to spend it with like some of my friends, like just doing anything. But like obviously, like for me, like on a birthday, it feels like it's not necessarily very sacred, because to some people it's just like it's just a day, right? It's just like a normal day. It's just 11 October. That's it. Nothing more special. But like for me, like I make it a special day for myself. You know, it's like, oh, on this day, like it's a different kind of day. You know, since the whole world made birthday a thing, I will make it a thing for myself. You know, so but like I would like it to spend with friends, but to spend it with a much closer group of friends. You know, like I don't. If let's say like suddenly like some random people ask me to go out with them, I probably just be like, and then I had no plans, right? If let's say like I was probably for example, I'm just in the office, and then I don't know, my colleagues like that I'm not too close to, right? They come up to me and like, oh, it's your birthday today, you want to go and have something together? And then in my head, like my plans for the night were to just chill at home. You know, I don't have plans, but like to be honest, like I wouldn't go out with them, if that makes sense. Not because I don't like them. You know, any other day I would be more than happy to go out with them. But to me,
you don't want to put out a facade. You just want to be yourself.
Yeah, I want to be myself on that day. On that day, you know, if like because for me, like I'm not very I'm not as talkative or like as open with everybody around me, right? I'm not don't talk a lot of shit. I don't like around, like in office, like I'm a different person. I'm a different person, right? I'm like I completely very calm. I'm like, oh, okay, then like I make a few jokes here and there, but I don't really go crazy. But sometimes, you know, with like my closer group of friends, you know, like it's different. It's a different dynamic, you know, and that's why it's different for me. And like on that day, if let's say like I don't get to spend it with my closer friends, then I much rather spend it alone. Kind of just like, you know, doing my own thing, like, cause like honestly on my birthday this year, like I was more than happy to just chill at home, you know, like just not do anything, you know, like yeah. But on my ideal birthday, alright, I can go out with my closer friends, and then I don't really have to spend the whole day with them, you know. Maybe on the like lunchtime and all, I'll probably spend it with my family, you know, just having lunch or like dinner, like lunch, have a meal, you know. Maybe go to a shopping mall, walk about, you know, like a normal day, Alright, and then maybe at night, towards the end, maybe I have dinner with my friends, you know, and then, you know, I always gonna end up at a bar. And we're just gonna have a few drinks, you know, and then we see where the night takes us. So for me, I just have two different sides of me. It's either I do it with like closer friends, or I just don't do anything at all. Both of which that I'm very happy with, kind of thing. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I think like I don't know about you, but personally, like if my birthday turned out to be a horrible day, I don't think it will affect me that much that it was my birthday. You get what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I feel like I don't know. I feel like birthdays are just another day, right? And I feel like I would like it doesn't. I don't have to be necessarily happy on my birthday, because I guess my philosophy is like you get happy days, you get sad days, and I prioritize experiencing those happy days to the greatest extent, right? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
As in, I prioritize being happy, like being in the moment on happy days over like I must be happy on my birthday. Right? You get what I mean?
Yeah. That's fair. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm exactly the same, but to me, just because on my birthday, you know, it's a bit different. I just feel like, you know, if it's a day to celebrate, then it is a day to celebrate. You know, because like that's how I feel around my friends or like my family's birthday. You know, if let's say it's your birthday, you know, I would like it to be as special as I can make it for you. You know, it's not because like I owe you anything or like whatever, you know. It's just because like I want you to be happy, kind of thing. Because you know, it's like to me, as I said, I keep repeating this. I'm sorry, but a birthday is a day to celebrate.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying like I don't appreciate people like wishing me happy. Like that's important as well, but like I try not to let it be too big of a thing for me personally. I guess maybe it's an upbringing thing. Maybe it's more of like a thing where I don't want to put it with too much importance, because like I guess your birthday could be one of your worst days as well. So like I don't want to have the added bonus of like shit, it's my birthday and like I feel so bad I'm not going out with friends, or I'm alone, right? You get what I mean? Or like it's raining, and then it just adds to that depressiveness of it. So like I try not to make this kind of days like too important for me, but like that's to quell the negative. But like if there are people who like make it very very nice, like I totally appreciate it.
That's fair. I mean, like growing up, like is there any birthdays where you can remember it was a really good one, like probably your favorite, or like it's just something you can remember that it happened on your birthday?
I guess I wouldn't say like there's a best birthday ever, because some of the birthdays that I can somewhat remember are when I was very very young, and those like involve family. Like I think me and my cousins and like the whole extended family went to like Sunway or something to stay in the hotel. Apart from that I don't really remember much. Was there any birthdays? Nothing much. I mean the last one was in London with a couple of my friends, but that didn't turn out so well. Not that didn't turn out so well, but I don't have much good memories about it.
I see. Okay.
So average birthdays, but I guess you could probably point out one, because I know you like the 3KL fellas. You celebrate it.
I've got not to brag, but like I've got a few. Okay, I've got a few like where like people have done something for me, and like it's like when I think about it, I feel like really happy. Like it's not that like I need it, like I don't need it, but the fact that people went out of their way to do something for me, like it makes me feel happy about it. It makes me feel like, wow, these guys like really think about me. And like the one that this is probably the last birthday that I celebrated with like you guys, like the Street fellas, I think, right? And then this was my birthday right before I went into uni. It wasn't on my birthday, like it was before my birthday, right before I went to my first year in uni, and that was when shit went down. But at least I had a good birthday. Why? So this was what happened. So like I don't know if you remember. So it was the time where like we had a really big dinner. Like I think it was 12 of us. I think like a few of us were still here, like Chun Hong, like Brian, Kuhen. We went to eat the
Lala Chong.
Yeah, that one. Went to eat Lala Chong. The one. So some of you don't know, Lala Chong is like a place in Ara Damansara. In Malaysia, we're talking about Malaysia now, okay? So you know, whoever is from the United Kingdom listening to this, I respect you for listening up until now.
Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way.
So Ara Damansara in Malaysia, right? So this is a place where like they serve crab, and crab is I would say a luxury, right? Would you call it a luxury?
Isn't it a luxury?
It is, right?
It is, yeah.
Like, is it a luxury?
It is.
It is, right?
Like,
okay.
it's expensive. Okay?
Yeah, it's expensive stuff. So like, but then like they make it really good in a way like what's it called? Salted egg.
Salted egg yolk, yeah.
Yeah, salted egg yolk. So it's like the sauce and everything. Like the crab will be drenched in that shit, and then it's like, ooh, it's damn good. And then you can eat the mantou. Mantou is the bread. It's
fried bread.
Fried bread is like is square. It's like a 4x4 cm by 4 cm.
It's a fried bread roll basically.
Yeah.
White bread fried. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not the fucking gardenia, you know.
It's not sliced bread.
Yeah, it's not the bread you buy
bread
from
rolls.
It's not the one you buy from Morrison's or Lidl, you know. The thing, you know.
Soft bread rolls.
Yeah, 4 cm by 4 cm by 4 cm. Yeah, that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. And then so what happened was that I remember that Richard was driving. I don't know if you remember the case.
Yes, it was raining.
Yeah, it was raining. Okay, Richard drove for like it was his first time driving, I think.
No, it's not my first time, right? It's first time driving up to there.
First few yeah. So I was like,
driven up,
so after the last song, we were going to go back to Kuen's house, alright? One of our friends. So then I was like, I don't think I drove. I think I sat Kai's car. I think I should have sat Kai's car because I was like, hey Richard, I want to go and sit your car, can or not? And then these guys, I did not notice it. I swear to God, I did not notice this at all. Which is like I did not notice it at all because like they were trying to not let me get into Richard's car because there was a cake in his car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a cake in his car which was for me. So apparently, like I didn't notice that they were trying to push me away. All they said was like, I think Richard was like, no lah, cannot. I think Kuhen fit the bag or something like that.
Yeah, no, we were arguing on like. Cause I need Kuhen to navigate me to his house and everything, and then like we just make up excuses basically to say okay, if Kuhen's here, like and the other two wants to be with Kuhen or something like that, then we fit them in or something like that. I think giving excuses a lot of excuses.
Yeah.
But excuses that make sense.
Yeah, they make so like I did not doubt it at all. Like I think then after that I was in Kai's car I think, and then I think something like I can't remember what happened because. So basically we all ended up in Kuen's house, and then like I went in the house, then I just sat there. I remember I sat on I don't know, I sat on a very particular chair where like is the single chair.
Yes.
Like
I still have the photos.
Yeah, I somehow just sat there, and then I just like chilling out waiting. And then suddenly like Kuen was holding the cake, and then happy birthday to. Then I was like, yo, no way. I was like, wow! Like, I was so, like, I was genuinely so shocked. Like, I did not expect you guys to do that for me. Like, I was like, wow. Like, wow. I was happy. I was like, wow. I was like, that's crazy. Like, and then, like, most of my closer friends were there, and it was, like, so good. Like, I was like, wow. That was a good day because we had a good meal, you know. Then we ended up, and then we had cake, and I was like, wow. I think we ended the night with some Avalon. Remember Avalon?
Yeah, we did. It was Ideal's Avalon that he forgot to take back.
Yeah, like for those of you who don't know, Avalon is basically a board
card game. Yeah,
it's a card game where like you use a lot of deception kind of thing. Like you need to use your brain a bit lah. Yeah. I don't. I like to play the game. I like to play the game because like I was actually trolling people.
Yeah.
Like I could throw people, which was why I like the game. At the beginning, I did not like it because I was like, wow, there's too many rules and regulations. Like I thought I wouldn't get it, but I somehow got it. You know. Damn. So like, wow. I think we've been talking for a while. How long has it been? How long has it been? Wow, it's been 55 minutes. Wow, honestly, I feel like everyone has left by now.
Yeah, everyone's gone. It's just both. Because I can do any stupid shit I want now. Like, I can be me. Right, there's no one there, right?
Aren't you already you?
I guess so.
Anyway, okay, so like, Richard, so like to you, is there like, I know you said that, you know, on the day like people who wish you or people who don't wish you, it doesn't.
Not saying that people who wish me, it doesn't matter whether they wish me or not. Like, I accept any wishes with full gratitude. Right?
Yeah.
But if you don't wish me, it doesn't mean like, oh, I'll take note like, oh, this person never wish me or what. I just say, okay. I mean, it's normal lah. I mean, I guess a big part of why like it doesn't affect me that much is because I don't remember birthdays much myself. Like, I'm very, I use calendars to like remind me when when people's birthdays are, because not saying that these people are not important to me, but because it's inherently not as important for myself, I tend not to like put too much emphasis on it when it comes to others as well. Not saying like it's a good thing. I'm just saying like it's my nature, right?
So like my question to you is that, excuse me, like is there anyone in your life that must say happy birthday to you? Like as in like not like you force them, but it's like, you know, on that day, like if let's say this person said it already, then your day is complete. Like done, I'm happy. Like is there anyone in your life like that?
I guess my parents, my family. If you wish me happy birthday, like for my parents, like my sister is like, okay, I know there are people who are like always there, right? So like, I mean, I think it's the same for everyone, for you as well. I think everyone's closest family members have an obligation to wish you happy birthday, because if not, then what's the point of it, right?
Yeah, like okay, that's fair. So like, but yeah, that's fair.
What about you?
I mean, for me, it obviously like if I had a significant other, you know, that person would, yeah, I would like.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty important for a significant other as well.
Yeah, cause like, you know, like honestly, it's a thing. It's a thing, kind of. Not that I would.
No, I mean, because if you love someone, like you should ideally want to make them feel as loved as possible. And like if you don't do that on a birthday, that's kind of neglecting your role.
Yeah, kind of right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think to me like honestly speaking, if less like for me now it's like okay because like I understand like what you said is like, yeah, birthday is important to me but not important to other people, kind of like not as important. It's kind of like it's in their priority list, like there are so many other things that they would want to remember instead of my birthday, right? And all like to me it's like okay, if you don't wish me happy birthday, I would just assume that you forgot. You know, I do this like with all my like close friends and like everyone, like closest friends and everything, because like I don't think that anyone will purposely try to forget like my birthday. It's kind of it's just like, oh, maybe they just forgot. And like maybe last time like I'll feel a bit like sad, like if let's say someone very close to me did not wish me happy birthday, maybe I'll feel like, oh, am I like not important to you, or like what's up? But like nowadays I'm more of like it's very, because after I thought about that and then I thought about it some more and then I realized that I'm also not that good at birthdays. Like nowadays, like I'm trying very hard, like I'm actually like doing my best to remember people's birthday. Like I will try to, if you tell me your birthday, I will legit try to put in my head like, okay, when the day comes I will wish you, kind of thing, you know, not out of obligation, it's just because I want, it's your special day kind of thing, right? But like, you know, it's still hard for me to remember birthdays. And like, it's not that I purposely forgot your birthday, it's just that, you know, it just slipped my mind when the day came.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So like, to me, yeah, maybe last time I would have given you like like some of my close friends' names. You know, I'll be like, oh, you know, if this guy don't wish me, I'll feel a bit sad lah. You know, but like now it's like I totally understand the fact that, you know, people don't remember things a lot, and like it's not that they hate me. It's just more like, you know, they just forgot.
Put it this way, everyone has something they're going through. So like I don't keep score. Like even if my parents don't wish me, like I can't understand why. Not can't understand why, but like I don't. Maybe I'll feel sad, but I won't feel like vengeful or won't like hold it to them. Because I think as you grow older, you come to realize that everyone's just going through bouts of life, up and downs. So you know, like I don't give people shit for when they are really going through shit. So like it's just a birthday.
Yeah.
It's just a day where you've come into existence and you realize that life is just. I think the best birthday gift is a birthday that has not been happened before, because you don't have to suffer.
Wait.
That's a very Buddhist thing to say. The best birthday gift is a birthday that has never happened.
Wow. So it's better to not have lived.
Yeah. It's very contrary to what people say. Everyone's like, oh, you can only live once or what, but like as a Buddhist, or like someone who, I wouldn't say like fully believe, but like who can see the logic within Buddhism, I can't agree. Suffering is inherent. So if you've never lived and therefore never suffered, you have achieved the greatest happiness possible.
Wow. But you can't have lived and not suffered though. So you
exactly.
So you never achieve happiness,
Yeah, kinda. But like we're introducing suffering to a non-existent thing, and such we can introduce happiness to a non-existent thing. You get what I mean?
Oh, this got too deep too quickly. I need to think about it. You know, maybe we'll talk about this in the next episode.
True.
I'm sorry, Richard. I didn't mean to cut you off. But I actually cannot put my head around it right now.
True.
Were you gonna say something?
Yeah, I mean, I just want like think about it. Alright, just put it very shortly and very concisely. To have never lived, in our logic, is to say you won't have to suffer, right? But if you never live, there won't be any suffering to you. Suffering is a non-existential concept, right? So if I'm saying that if you never live, you've never suffered, and therefore you achieve the greatest happiness, that is kind of true, because you're introducing suffering and happiness to something that can never experience them. So it's still logical, I would say.
So you're trying to apply something that never existed, but then you're trying to say that since...
Because your question is, how can someone be happy if they have never existed before?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
But how can someone have suffered if they have never existed before? So if we're describing non-existence as non-suffering, we can therefore say, because it's non-suffering, it is the greatest form of happiness.
So that... Okay. I can't explain it back to you now. I cannot.
I know. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. If you guys wanted to hear more of that, you know, just put it in the comments down below. I think we're at time here.
Yeah,
1 hour is a good time. Okay, wait. Before we end, there's one thing I forgot. So my friend, he did not put this in the YouTube comments, but he texted me about it because he's a little bitch like that. So he's been asking me about our slippers. So Richard, are these slippers clean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Relatively clean, yes.
Relatively clean, yeah. So, yeah, you have your answer now. We do not walk around this household with dirty slippers, if that's what you're wondering. Although, I wouldn't say it's the cleanest house. I mean, on the floor.
On the floor, there's been so many tenants and it's a carpeted floor, so
Yeah.
I don't trust people.
Yeah, so slippers are a must, okay? So, don't judge me, fuck you.
We don't wear slippers in our rooms.
Yeah.
If that makes you feel better.
Yeah. Don't feel cringe or whatever. Yeah, I know you wear slippers also. So yeah, that's our time for today. Thank you guys so much for watching or listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. You know, let us know in the comments down below what we can improve, what you guys want to hear. You know, we are two episodes in. You know, and I hope you guys share with all your friends. You know, just to help us a little bit. You know, we like to talk a lot, but we also like to know if people are liking what we talk about. So you know, there's that. So yeah, Richard, any last words before we
Not
end?
much. I think yes. I guess put your suggestions in the comments. Makes it easier for deciding what you guys actually want to hear, because we're just basing off whatever we think you want to hear.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time.